What's up guys, back for another Fortnite video. Today we're going to be going over the new spawn pad and all of its settings and what it does, so stay tuned. Okay, so the only difference in the new spawn pad and the old spawn pad is that it isn't locked to the ground, so you can move it anywhere, as you see. So if I were to grab something that's locked to the ground like this, it only can be placed on the square. But this spawn pad, Fortnite changed it so that you can move it anywhere that you want. And if I have my grid steps on off, I can literally put the spawn pad anywhere. I can have 10 spawn pads like one tile. So for the first setting of spawn pad, enable during game phase, this says when the spawn pad is able to spawn players in. So if you put it on none, it'll never spawn players in unless you enable it. It'll always allow spawn players in. Creative only, that means right when you join in. So if I go back to hub and walk back in, it'll only enable during this phase. So I should spawn in right here, but that's the only time I spawn in here. So I will not be able to spawn in during any other phase if it's on creative only. Game countdown. This is when the game just started. It'll disable basically right when the game starts. So right when the game starts, it'll disable. In gameplay only, only during the game. So it'll only be able during the game, not even the game countdown. What team's allowed to spawn in it? Basic priority. If you set this to any of them, no matter what, it'll spawn in that pad. So if you have a one that's set to none, and this one's set to primary, it'll spawn you on this pad first before it spawns you on that pad. But if it's also set to secondary, it'll spawn you on this pad first before it spawns you on that pad. So whatever it is, it'll still take priority. But if you have one primary and one secondary, it'll do this pad, then this pad, then this pad. So that's how that works. And use on insulin start. When the game, like right when you get in, if this spawn pad will only, if you turn it off, it will not spawn you on insulin start, so it won't turn on during the beginning of the game. It won't spawn you there. There's during games, whether or not you can see it. And then the last channels are enable when. Enable will turn it on, allow you to spawn there. Disable will disallow you to spawn there. And when I'm transplanted, it'll just send the channel whenever I'm transplanted. So this button will enable it. This button will disable it. And then this button will, this thing will spawn whenever someone spawns there. So whenever I spawn in, this slurpfish should spawn in. So it'll only spawn in whenever I spawn on the spawn pad. This spawn pad specifically. And this will disable it. And our best is this should disable the spawn pad. Meaning if I die, I shouldn't spawn on it anymore until it's enabled again. So and boom, I'm spawning in there. So when I die, I spawn in there because that spawn pad is disabled. But if I want to enable it again, I can just press this button, and it'll enable it. And whenever I spawn in again, you can also see that the slurpfish is spawning because I didn't spawn in the spawn pad. But whenever I enable it again, and I die to fall damage, so whenever I enable it again, I spawn on the spawn pad, and the slurpfish spawns. Boom! So that's how spawn pads work. Make sure to subscribe and smash the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Peace!
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!